Well, looky there, we're live on YouTube. So I'm gonna give this a few minutes before we kind of dive into what's the big deal. It's becoming a big deal. I think I need to clean my camera lens off. Apologize for that. So hopefully we'll get quite a few people to join us in on a live stream on what is today? Thursday, midday on a Thursday. Ooh, this tripod isn't working out real well. So what's becoming a big deal? By the way, sitting out here in the high tunnel, drinking a little green juice this morning. I mean, morning, by say morning, it's, you know, almost lunchtime. But, took off work today to do some projects around here. I had something lined out with Great Plains Kubota, a rental project to do some more fence building. That got pushed back until tomorrow, but we'll get to it. So this morning's been a morning of just computer work, trying to get things out, lined out, trying to get everything organized for this meet and greet that we're doing in May. And that's what's becoming quite an ordeal. It's turning into a big thing. So I never planned on this being like a conference or anything like that. But I didn't want to just do a meet and greet where it was just we show up at a park somewhere and sit on a picnic table and shake hands. I mean, if people are going to drive from hours away, I want to make it worth your time. And hang on, we're making it worth your time by doing this at Leon's. So Leon called this morning and we're trying to get everything lined out. It's hard to know how many people are going to show up, and that's what we're trying to figure out. Guys, I made a Facebook event on my Arms Family Homestead page. If you are planning on coming to that, I would really appreciate if you're on Facebook. I know not everyone is, but if you're on Facebook, go to Arms Family Homestead on Facebook and like that page, and then go to the event and let me know if you're coming or not. Right now it shows there's only like 50 or something coming, which I know there's a lot more. Just from talking to Leon, I know Leon has probably 50 or 75 people, just customers of his, that are coming. And my garden tub video, when I made those self-wicking tubs back there, I talked about Leon a lot on that and kind of shared his channel a little bit. That video, I'm not gonna say it's gone viral, but has well over 100,000 views in about a week and a half. So Leon's phone is blowing up from people talking about the meetup, talking about the self-wicking tubs. He's open for business. He's got a greenhouse, a gardening business in Kingston, so he doesn't mind answering the phone and answering questions. But he told me he has calls probably 5 or 6 times an hour for people out of state talking about coming to this meetup and what they can bring and what they can buy, and people want to buy greenhouses and stuff. So we know this is turning into a pretty good size event. Now, oh man, I don't know how many people are going to show up, but we're just roughly thinking, trying to plan 200 to 300, but it could be a 400 or 500. I don't know. So here's some things. There's going to be some cost to putting this together, and we never wanted to charge. We are not going to charge anyone to come to this event. It's free. It's a meetup. It's at a public place. We are not charging, but we're trying to find a couple ways to kind of help cover some costs, because there are going to be some costs associated with it. Like one thing we really didn't plan on was the number of people and the number of bathrooms. So we're trying to rent some porta potties to put in the background in a few different places, and just all kinds of things. So Leon called this morning. He's come up with some ideas, and I want to run this by you guys. My thoughts were, if we have a couple 200 or 300 people show up, my thoughts were just, let's just put out a bucket, and if somebody wants to donate some money to help cover the costs, that's great. If they want to put $1, or if they want to put $10, it's not going to be a lot of cost. That was my thoughts. But Leon has come across a four-wheeler. It's like a older model four-wheeler that he's wanting to do a raffle and only sell 50 tickets for $100 a piece, and he said it's worth about $3,500. So if he sold all 50 tickets for $100 a piece, it would more than cover the cost of the event to put it on. I just don't know how we would sell those tickets, but we're still talking about that. If that's something, if you want to put in for a raffle, you know, buy $100 ticket. I told him I didn't know how many people want to spend $100 on a ticket for a four-wheeler, but you never know. We're just trying to come up with ideas to cover the cost. So there are going to be some expenses involved in this. I still think just putting out a donation bucket and saying, hey, if you want to help pay for the event, drop a couple bucks in there. Anybody notice the chicken in my greenhouse? There's a chicken. So I gotta go run the chicken out real quick. Let's spin that around. Hey, get out of here. Somebody forgot to shut the door. Yeah, who forgot to shut the door on the greenhouse? Spin you guys back around. Okay, got the chicken out of here. Didn't want to eat my vegetables. Anyways, so we're gonna have some costs in, you know, in the matter there. It's not gonna be a lot, but we're getting really excited about this thing. Leon called, as I said. He's actually, we were talking about not feeding, you know, we just can't predict how many people are gonna show up, and we can't really put on a meal for everybody. You know, Dutch, keeping it Dutch, keeps suggesting it's Cinco de Mayo, so we need to feed everybody tacos. Yeah, can't do that. But Leon has worked out a deal, or is in the process of working out a deal with the local FFA chapter at the school in Kingston, and they're thinking about doing a fundraiser and cooking hamburgers. So it'd be like a hamburger, a bag of chips, and a drink for, you know, $5 or $6. And it would be a good way to support the local FFA chapter. They'd get to make a little money. We'd have some food there. We thought about food trucks, but I'm torn on that one. If the FFA chapter is going to be there, if the kids are going to be there doing fundraisers, I really don't want to invite food trucks in. Let me scroll back. I missed a comment that I wanted to answer. Oh, Rhonda Jones said, I've ordered custom t-shirts for our farm just for the event. I thought someone was asking about t-shirts for our t-shirts for the event or something. Someone said everyone can donate towards it through super chats if they're coming through right now on the super chat. Well, I'm not asking everyone to do a super chat right now. If that's something you want to do, we'll definitely put that money towards an event, but don't worry about that right now. We're still trying to hash everything out. So just hold your wallet still. Don't jump in there and spend all your money on a super chat just yet, unless you just feel like giving money. So anyways, this thing's turning into quite the event. It's going to be a lot of fun. Leon's got 3 different speakers lined up. A lot of people are asking if I'm going to do like a seminar on goats or something. I really just don't think we're going to have time to do a ton of different seminars. I really don't even know how to plan all this out yet. My guess is you'll have 3 different people there speaking, plus all the tours. We obviously can't all do all of it at once if there's like 300 people show up. So probably each speaker will talk 2 or 3 different times. And Leon's got several employees at his business, so he's going to have all of his employees on golf carts doing, you know, tours of his greenhouses, because what this guy does is amazing. Let's see, what else? Oh, Great Plains Kubota, GP Rents, I have reached out to them. This event's on a Sunday, so they've agreed to be there. It is on a Sunday, so I wasn't sure if they'd be able to make it or not, because they're typically closed. But they are planning on bringing several small, like farm garden style tractors, I think, to set up and do some demonstrations. I don't know what all they're gonna do for sure. I really don't know what all they're gonna bring just yet, but they will be there to answer any questions. If you've got Kubota tractor questions, or, you know, things about tillers or what tractor for what implements and things like that. Let's see, what else? I'm trying to reach out to a few of our, I'm not gonna say sponsors, because my channel does not really have sponsors, but people like Olot and Haas Tools and MI Gardener. I talked to Luke from MI Gardener this morning, trying to reach out to some companies to do some door prizes so we can do some giveaways. Maybe have some of the stuff that we use here just as demonstration. If we, you know, I've got a couple different Haas Tools wheel hose. I may bring those down and let everyone kind of test those out. Not everyone's actually put hands on. I don't know if you can see them back there. My fig tree's in the way. the Haas Tools wheel hose. They're really awesome tools. But anyways, I'm reaching out to some companies to see if we can do some door prizes to give some of this stuff away. Actually heard back from Olight this morning. I emailed them. They're wanting me to do a product promotion for a new flashlight that they're going to be releasing soon. But I was like, well, I might do it if you'll help me out. So we may be able to work something out. Have several good door prizes. I don't know what all else to include. I've got, you know, just the stuff I show on the channel here. Oh, Dutch, he's on here. Dutch is going to be bringing a quail cage setup. That guy's like, he's in love with his quail lately. He's got all these different quail cages set up, and he's been building automatic feeders and automatic waterers. And he's going to bring a whole complete quail cage setup and give that away as a door prize. I'm trying to figure out if it would look better if the sun's like right over my shoulder. So anyway, trying to come up with some good door prizes. Dutch said you'd love the quail too. I'm gonna love the quail when you cook them for me, buddy. Anyways, trying to remember. I just didn't want to. I've had all this on my brain, so much going on this morning. I was trying to think, should I make a video about this, or I thought I'll just do a live video, and the people that can watch it live can watch it live. If not, they'll catch up on it later. But I really, the main thing is I want to try to get a grasp, an idea of how many people to expect coming to this event. I got an email from a subscriber the other day. I'm not going to name any names, but he has already bought a plane ticket and booked a hotel and is coming from Georgia. Georgia is a long ways from Oklahoma. So that kind of tells me that there's going to be people traveling a long ways for this event. People are wanting to see the goats. Yeah, I'm just kind of boring sitting here in the greenhouse, I guess. Anyways, there are going to be people traveling for miles and miles and miles, states away, coming to this event. I'm afraid, guys, I'll go out here. I'll show you the goats. I don't mind. The wind may get us. So, you know, I kind of want to make this as interesting as I can for people that are traveling from many states away. I don't want this just to be a boring event. Leon did tell me this morning he's going to have about 10 or 15 different greenhouses or high tunnels, whichever you want to call them, set up on site, because there are a ton of people that are asking him if they can buy one of those that day, because he made a comment in a video about he's going to offer 20% off of everything he sells that day. And that's a good deal, but he's got all kinds of different sizes, so he's going to have a lot of demonstrations set up with high tunnels and greenhouses and things. So if you're interested in buying one of those, you can at least check them all out right there on site. What else? Look, here comes my lovely wife. I talked her into mowing the yard for me today.
It's too cold.
Yesterday it was 87 degrees, I think, was the high. Today,
Freezing.
it's cold.
It's cold.
Someone said, "What's that green drink you're drinking?" Let's see. We juiced kale, Swiss chard, apples, and carrots this morning. That's what this was. Hey, here comes something. You people may recognize these faces.
Come here, Lambert.
There's Bear.
Come on.
Here comes Lambert. Bear. I think people think I'm mean to him sometimes because he just flops over.
What do you think?
So what you see on the videos, on the regular videos, is really how it is. I come outside and everything just attacks me. All right. I have not been paying attention to very many of the comments. Look at you. She acts like it's 20 degrees out here.
Feels like it.
It's about 60.
It is not 60. There's no way it's 60.
It's 60 degrees.
It's not 60.
Anyways, so the meetup, May 5th in Kingston, Oklahoma.
Not Kingsford,
Hey,
like Dutch said.
Dutch is watching. You got anything to say to him?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I said it. I made a comment. Come on, dude. If you're going to promote it, you at least got to get the town right.
That's right.
Jeez.
Dutch did a video on Keeping It Dutch channel earlier today, and he said we're having the meetup in Kingsford. I'm thinking that...
Isn't that in Canada?
I'm thinking that Dutch had grilling on the mind. He had charcoal. He was thinking about cooking burgers or something, because the guy's always...
He's trying to talk us into tacos.
Yeah, he is trying to talk us into tacos. All right, I'll walk over here to the goats for a few minutes. before I get off here, everybody was saying, show us the goats, show us the goats. I mean, you see them almost every day. Well, not every day. You see them all the time on the channel, but I guess we'll go look at them live. All right, so it's not that great, nothing that intense. Let me make sure everybody's good before we get over here.
Look at the babies.
All right, so the mamas are still on this side of the fence. And the babies, if you saw the weaning video, the babies they're not happy with me. But they are growing like crazy. People want me to bring Bear and Lambert to the conference, but that's probably not gonna happen.
Hey, Skip. Quit.
Lambert's trying to eat your cup, babe.
Yeah, he's wanting a bottle.
So, Jerkface over there, probably gonna shoot a Jerkface video this later today and post it probably tomorrow. Everyone's been asking what old Jerkface is up to. Nothing. That right there is pretty much what he does most days.
Except when he's banging his head.
Except when he's banging his head on the wall. So, anyways, the meetup, May 5th in Kingston, Oklahoma. Please, 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 please go to the Facebook event and let us know if you're going to be attending. There were a few people talking about setting up a booth or something, a vendor booth. That's perfectly fine. If you want to do that, you will have to bring a table, bring all your stuff to set it up, but you'll probably have to do it outside. Depending on the number of people that show up, we're probably not going to have enough room. Dutch. He left us a $9.99 super chat for taco fun for the meetup.
That's it?
If Dutch wants to supply the tacos, he can cook all the tacos. I'll even bring my homemade wok and let Dutch cook hamburger meat for the tacos on the wok. But I've got a feeling it's going to take a lot of tacos to feed the number of people that might come. Let's see. Someone said do a sign up so you know how many peeps are coming. Well, that's what I'm just trying to use the Facebook event for. So if you go to Arms Family Homestead on Facebook, there's an event. I pinned it at the top. You can click on it and just let us know if you're attending. Someone said that's the same day as Baker Creek Festival. I know it is. Guys, there's just only so much time. There's only so many days between my schedule, Dutch's schedule, and Leon's schedule. Plus, all of our family's events, all of our family stuff, kids' events, baseball.
Yeah, April and May is insane for us.
Yeah, it's just a busy month. So I apologize that it's on the same weekend as the Baker Creek event, but it just kind of is what it is. I'm sorry. Can't work around everything, so. Let's see what else.
Really?
Okay. Guys, I'm trying not to answer too many off-the-wall questions about goats and things right now. I'm sorry, I'm not ignoring you. I see a few comments coming in. Trying to keep this about the meet and greet and the meetup. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a cool day. It may be a little crazy. I don't know how many people will show up, but we're probably going to have a big crowd. There's going to be a lot of learning going on and a lot of just socializing, I guess. Leon's got some great people lined up to come in and speak. You guys are going to be thoroughly impressed with Leon. This guy he's a genius when it comes to gardening. He's been in the same spot with his greenhouses in that business for 50 plus years. He knows his stuff and he's excited about this. If you have any ideas, like I said, for, just ways to support it and help Leon cover some of the costs of hosting this event, let me know. He is wanting to do that raffle with raffle tickets for the four-wheeler. I don't have a lot of details on that, but that's one he just said to have people call him. I don't have his phone number right now, but it's on several of my videos, or you can go to his channel, Gardening with Leon, and contact him. If that's something you're interested in, let him know. I just don't know if we want to, I don't know how many people would be interested in buying a $100 raffle ticket, but I told him I would throw that idea out there. So anyways, guys, I'm gonna get off of here so I can help my wife get my lawnmower started because my battery's dead and I need to replace the battery. So I've got to jump start it real quick. And someone's saying, hang on, someone said nearest airport from UK. Whew, that's a long flight. If you want to come from the UK, no matter where you're coming from, the nearest airport, it's kind of in the middle. It's either going to be DFW in Dallas or Oklahoma City Airport. What's it called?
Will Rogers.
Will Rogers in Oklahoma City. Here's a comment I'm going to read real quick. donation bucket, maybe tiny percentage of the sale of merch. Where'd it go? Boost for rental fee would help cover your personal cost. $5 pics with y'all autograph, a little extra. I don't. There's a lot of things we could do to make money, and Leon and I have both said this event's not about making money. It's not about making a profit off of you guys. We're just trying to help cover the cost of the event. There's going to be some costs included to put something on like this with this many people. I think the donation bucket's just the best way to go about it because it's not going to be a lot. And if 300 people show up and a portion of them donate $5, we'll cover the cost. So anyways, anything you want to say?
Nope. I think I'm good.
You're freezing. You're like dancing like a little kid.
Yes.
All right, so guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. It's a 20-minute long live stream, and people are gonna be like, "What? Did you post a 20-minute video?" when they watch it in the playback. So, guys, let's see. There are 358 people watching right now.
It's crazy.
And someone said, "Where's Houston?" He's at school.
Yep.
358 people watching is amazing. This whole YouTube thing is great. I say this on every live stream. It's so cool. I love it. It's so much fun. I don't know what I'm gonna do. It just keeps growing. It keeps growing. I don't know if you guys follow us or if you're familiar with Social Blade, the website, socialblade.com. According to Social Blade, if you go look, you can look at anybody's channel, any channel, just type it in and pull it up. You'll see the last 3 or 4 days have been record days for us. We've had over 1,000 subscribers per day. Blows my mind how fast it's growing right now. It is so cool. I mean, I annoy the crap out of her, I'm sure, because I'm always like, "Hey, look at this." And it's cool. It's awesome. I have so much fun with it. And I never dreamed that this would be possible on YouTube. Just getting out here talking about what we do on a normal daily basis. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Y'all have a great